I'm back, guys. Hate watching Arsenal. Pretty much, that's what we'll be doing today. Hate watching Arsenal, bro. Alrighty. So I have a multicast of PSG and Chelsea, Man City and Real Madrid, and Arsenal and Leverkusen. So let's see what happens. Honestly. Mm. Mm. Goodness. PSG has scored. Chelsea. Bye bye. Bye bye, Chelsea. Bye bye. It's time to go home. Wrap it up. Pack your bags. Pack your bags, Chelsea. um, See go. Karishkilia. Better finishing. Yeah, I think this game is done. Chelsea should go home. It's over with. The game is done. There's no comeback. Chelsea fans, there's no comeback. Don't stress yourself. Mm.
Reece James out injured with a hamstring injury again, which will
Oh,
keep him
Reece
out
James
for
is
the next few
injured.
weeks at least.
I
It's
swear I
been
didn't know.
sadly something of a theme for him in recent times.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, because he is a good player, he was probably at fault for the goal at the weekend against Newcastle. Didn't go with the run.
Should have been 5 there, it's off his shoulder. Oh, he knows. Should be doing better with that. We've got used to seeing him do better than that. Scored in the league phase win over Atletico Madrid back in October. Nasrish forwards. Andrick underneath him. Banged away by Saliba. As I mentioned, his side missed a bit of a trick at the weekend. They continued their good run
Me
without
updates.
defeat.
Update
Just
the score.
one loss in their last 14 matches, but 1-1 with Bayern at the weekend. Alex Garcia scoring early on, but Luis Diaz levelled things up after a mistake actually by the captain Robert Andrick. Now Palacios, recycled by Garcia, but it was a bit careless. Back with Tapsoba. Full of respect, Mikel Arteta, for Bayer Leverkusen. Well organised, well drilled.
This is what you have. This is what the score is so far.
To work hard to try and make the difference tonight. They were off colour in that first instalment, Arsenal for sure, but how much of that was down to the way that Leverkusen set about their task? Rice to Zubimendi. Zubimendi slotted it forwards for Gyökeres.
Okay.
Saka's up there with him. It's Victor Gyökeres. It's a corner.
This Gyökeres guy, bro, cannot dribble. Cannot dribble to save his life.
Came on from the bench to make an impact against Everton in the Premier League. Arsenal's top scorer this season. 4 goals in 7 Champions League games for them so far. Rice in front of the Leverkusen fans to take the corner. Rice's delivery is met by the head of Kafane.
Corner FC, they are back. Corner FC, nothing for Ona today.
Maneuver into an area to do anything with the ball across from Ivera Eza. Eza has scored an absolute beauty in the FA Cup victory at third-tier Mansfield Town a couple of weeks ago with the ball in. This is Leverkusen's 4th game against English opponents this season, and they are unbeaten so far, winning 2-0 at Manchester City and drawing 2-2 at home to Newcastle in the league phase ahead of their draw with Arsenal in Germany last week. Terrier. Great to see him get an extended run in this Leverkusen side after that rotten injury that he suffered in early 2025. He only came back in October. Scored in his return from injury actually in the win at Mainz back in the latter stages of 2025. Poku saying that he was fouled, but getting nothing from the referee.
Kurela, that guy, they always vex me the way they play.
Garcia, here's Grimaldo. This is something about the strength that Spain have in their left-sided defensive area that he couldn't get in ahead of Marc Cucurella at the last Euros. Grimaldo. It's a lovely idea. Kafane's after it, but Raya is out quickly. I think the sign was that Kafane was off anyway. Arsenal looking to build on that late first leg equaliser. 89th minute penalty from the former Leverkusen man Kai Havertz, giving them parity after Leverkusen led early in the second period through Robert Andriek's header. Arsenal had been perfect before that, winning all 8 games to top the league phase. Trossard is not perfect with that. Been a while since Leandro Trossard found the back of the net. You have to go to the 4-1 victory over Aston Villa in the league in December for the Belgians last. White. Good pass. Bukayo Saka nicely laid off. Plenty of red up there. Good try.
He tried, but he don't
Leandro
enter.
Trossard denied by a pretty sharp stop from Yanis Blaswich here. There was so much red up there, it felt like a case of too many bodies in the way, but Trossard took charge of the situation, took aim, and nearly took Arsenal into the lead.
Okay.
Almost slipped through the gloves of Yanis Blaswich, didn't it?
Ha! My God. Chelsea is going to
Right
get
foot
it.
at the ball. It's a very good finish from Barcola.
They are cooked. Chelsea is cooked, guys.
There it is. Laces through the back of the ball. No chance for Sanchez. And not too much chance for Chelsea now.
This is the revenge that you guys get for trashing us 3-0.
It's a wonderful finish from
The
Bradley
revenge,
Barcola.
the revenge from PSG for us.
Perfect finish.
Arsenal fans, when I go sleep,
Perfect
I mean,
mess
let's
for
say Arsenal fans,
Chelsea
Chelsea fans, when I go sleep, this match don't finish.
All those plans and
Go
hopes
to
that they
bed.
carried onto the field
If you're an
15
Arsenal
minutes
fan
ago
and you are watching,
have
go
just
to bed.
dissipated into the London night.
Go to bed, my brother. This is the end.
This is where we see what Chelsea are made of.
Here comes Nuno Mendes. Look, he was fouled there by Andre Santos. Referee's going to bring the game back.
Well, it was a foul.
Vini won't score.
Still a chance for Real Madrid. Still a chance for Vinicius Junior. Stopped by Bernardo Silva. Now with an arm or with his body. There's an offside flag up, which might just have saved Manchester City here. He's having to step away. I'm not sure that Vinicius Junior was offside initially on the first ball.
Nah, he almost caused
This
that.
ball
That was close.
is tight on that far side. Pitaki is offside. And then from there, how many times have we seen Vinicius do this before getting inside? It's a wonderful strike. Pitaki is in offside. Still looking to try and find this offside. And then Bernardo Silva with an all-important block. This is the worst feeling in the world for a keeper, to have that off your back. You're just waiting. Well, there was a definite movement of the arm towards the ball. There's an argument of where it's allowed to hit you, where it is
Offside.
in the green zone. But it is offside.
Offside.
So any arguments of that is over.
Let's see. I think Chelsea are trying to do something here.
Portuguese player, that's a good-looking ball.
Nothing.
It's fair to say the goalkeeper is not overly happy when balls are coming into the box. Savinov.
It was good header by Nuno Mendes.
Oh, Kylian is not available. I didn't know it was available. It wasn't available for real. Wow.
The corner here for Chelsea. Marquinhos misses it. Caicedo gets his head on it. Pacho and then Barcola get it out from the penalty area. Only as far as Enzo Fernandez here. Cucurella. Chelsea rocked back on their heels by this start. Mamadou Sarr. Falls back to his keeper, Caicedo.
PSG are 2-0 up. 18 minutes gone. We've hardly mentioned Dembele so far.
Haven't needed to here. They come again, though, as it's sent across, and Sanchez makes sure that Barcola's delivery isn't spilt in the direction of Dembele, who was nearby.
Good play from Barcola. Lovely 1-2. Didn't quite get the cross right. Too close to Sanchez.
This is João Neves, who did a lot of covering at left back, didn't he, in the first match? Nuno Mendes sending it forward. Met by Chalobah. Here's Sarr. Gets himself a free kick. Mamadou Sarr, it's only the 6th time he's played for Chelsea. He was on loan from the club he'd signed from, Strasbourg, for the first half of the season.
Oh.
The last, and he was
Okay.
a regular in their team, the 20-year-old, but the last match he played for them, and of course Liam Rossini will have managed him, so knows what he's capable of. His last game for them in the French league, right on the
Up by Alex Grimaldo,
That was
and it
close.
needed
That was
to
close.
be, because the Arsenal skipper was closing in.
Another corner for Arsenal, man.
All started with that excellent curling ball forwards from Declan Rice. Eza then releasing in Capia, and you can see what he was looking to do here, and it would have reached Saka had Grimaldo not got there.
A red card for Bernardo Silva. A red card for Bernardo, bro. That's crazy.
That little bit of weight towards it.
That is crazy. A red card for Bernardo Silva is crazy. No way.
Now last week he went.
Yeah, I think City is gone. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
And he's introduced that little skip
My
into his final
goodness.
stride in his penalty-taking technique, really in the last few weeks. He scored a couple against Real Sociedad last month with that skip. One to the keeper's left, one to the keeper's right.
Oof.
This is a keeper who's really hard. Having had the success, you know that Vinicius Junior can't go the same way again, can he?
Vinicius Junior is big enough to take the responsibility. Is he big enough to atone? You bet. Same drive, same corner, but this time Donnarumma dives the other way. There's no skip. There's a massive celebration. Vinicius Junior is dancing again. He scored another massive Champions League goal again. There's nobody quite like him. 7 in his last 10 games, 4 in his last 6 Champions League games. He had the last word in that contentious cup tie with Benfica in the last round.
Madrid scored already,
and he's
sir.
going to have a say in this one too.
GG's. GG's.
And the gap gets bigger. And like that, the
Oof.
stadium deflates. It takes a lot of bravery to step up and put it the same way after the miss last week. Donnarumma, he's got it fresh in his mind. He can't go the same way again, surely. But that, you feel, could be the defining moment, the defining decision from Clement Turpin. The red card after giving the penalty was inevitable for this decision. Bernardo Silva taking the chance, and you feel that that's the chance of Manchester City gone.
Vinicius Junior tells his detractors to cry him a river.
Here, fairly comfortably by Yanis Blaswish.
Oh, City almost scored. That's crazy. City almost scored, guys.
Thibaut Courtois is there as regularly as Vinicius Junior.
Yeah.
Here goes Vinny once more from a terrific
Ooh,
pass from Brahim Diaz.
ooh,
Vinicius
ooh.
Junior.
Nah, come on, Vinny. That's a goal.
Well, we've had a quarter of this second leg and we've seen it all already. Valverde's missed a big chance.
That's surprising.
Vinicius Junior's missed a big chance, but Real Madrid are almost home and dry.
That's wonderful from Courtois yet again, and then this. You feel it's easier to score than miss. It's just that touch is a little bit behind him, and then the shot goes all wrong, but it's still all happening.
Vinny scored in 2 semi-finals against Manchester City. Scored a runaway goal here in 2022. Nouri. Manchester City will keep chasing.
Every decision now is going to be hotly contested. Clement Turpin having none of it from Nouri. Yeah, having none of it from the manager as well.
Pep Guardiola is currently serving a touchline ban in English domestic football. He's now been reprimanded for something that he said to the referee.
See why Nouri's not happy with that. It's the outstretched leg. There you go. Well, leave him alone, I'm afraid, Pep.
A little bit too tactile. But this game has started with a fever.
Okay.
Was there in the new camp.
Arsenal.
No!
Oh,
Ben White to the rescue for
Ben
Arsenal.
White.
In fact, it's Nkapia.
Ben White was there.
Well, Nkapia came all the way across from the other side here to deal with the danger. Alert stuff from the man on loan from Bayer Leverkusen to deal with that. Timed it just right, didn't he? There's an example of the threat that they pose down that left-hand side. Only Arda Güler of Real Madrid has actually created more chances than Alex Grimaldo in the Champions League this season.
Bruh.
Andrich peeling off at the far post, and Raya, it had already gone behind from the Leverkusen captain before.
Man City are trying to get back.
Courtois made enough saves. He was never really going to score. It's where the rebound was going to go, and it fell perfectly for Rodri. Much like Vinicius at the other end, he just couldn't control it. The ball's just that fraction behind him.
Rodri messed up. That's a pass for him to finish. Oof.
Courtois, yes, again, a turn and save.
That was his first clean sheet in 18 games against Manchester City last week. He's conceded 12 in 4 matches at the Etihad for Real Madrid.
Oh, Arsenal.
Obviously ex-Premier League as Saka goes for goal, and again Blaswish has to get his angles right. It's another save for the Leverkusen keeper, although none of them have been too taxing. So
Güler, Vinicius Junior.
Why is Vinny losing chances like this, bro?
Right, everybody, shooting practice in the morning, 8 o'clock, all of you. This is amazing.
Why is he losing simple chances like this, bro?
Real Madrid should be 5 or 6 in front. It could be all square. We've had more chances in this opening 25 minutes than you'll see in a whole Champions League group stage. Off the shin. It's been an incredible start to the game.
And wherever you are this afternoon, if you've never seen a Manchester City Real Madrid Champions League game before, this is what they're always like. Reinders, Doku, Cherki. The madness of the game somehow still gives Manchester City hope, I think. Cherki. Mateus Nunes. Ruben Diaz. Reinders. Trent Alexander-Arnold's always got help with Doku. Valverde this time. Rodri to Tiani Reinders. It was Rudiger who came out of defence to block the line in front of him.
What a save.
That extra man now for Real Madrid is Valverde can really sit in. He can double up on this right-hand side for Real Madrid.
Leverkusen trying to stand tall.
That corner for Corner FC.
In from Rice. Zubimendi's free. Eza. Raya. Saliba. Now Leandro Trossard. Zubimendi. Arsenal in control of the game, but not in charge when it comes to the scoreline.
Manchester City's corners were disappointing last week in Madrid.
Yeah.
To say this could be an angle, but
Let's see what they've got for their corner.
They had 15 at the weekend and didn't score against West Ham.
Widest takes, and that's so easy for Courtois. Half an hour gone. Half an hour in keeping with the dramas and melodramas that Real Madrid and Manchester City continue to serve up for us.
These people keep giving Arsenal corners. You guys will pay for it soon.
City have scored just 5 goals in their last 5 games in this competition. Nobody in the last 16 has scored fewer Champions League goals this season than Manchester City. And Haaland's absence from the score sheet is a glaring issue for them at the moment.
Not had the chances at times. He's had one chance tonight. Feeling just needs that one, needs that moment, doesn't he? Needs that spark. Doesn't really have that link up with Doku. Feel the last 5 minutes has been in Real Madrid's hands, hasn't it? The game's just changed, the sting's just gone out of it a little bit. They're going to sit and shape, they're going to sit and just watch and wait. The longer this ticks through to half-time, the happier they'll be.
I don't think they can come back. There's nothing they can do. This is the end.
That bizarre pinball sequence inside the Manchester City penalty area when in a matter of moments Vinicius Junior hit a post and then had another shot blocked by the elbow of Bernardo Silva. Has taken a lot of the atmosphere out of the stadium. Like their manager, the Manchester City fans, reflective now. Not sure that Vinicius Junior's second shot was going in when Bernardo Silva blocked it. Might have hit the post. Nelson, Valverde, beautifully played. Fran Garcia. Chouameni. The 11 men of Real Madrid
Madrid can make the ball do the work now. Yeah, the LAs are out. Just exactly where they want this game now. There's absolutely no need to force this.
Chouameni brings their period of matador football to an end.
Absolutely ridiculed by his teammates for shooting. No need whatsoever to do that. Just keep the LAs coming, keep the ball being moved.
Vinicius Junior still talking to him.
Okay.
Eza on the turn. And hits.
Oh, easy, bro.
My word.
Easy, bro.
It's an absolute
Oh my
steal from
goodness,
Eza.
bro.
Even William Saliba can't believe the
Yo,
quality of that.
easy is
My,
insane,
oh
bro.
my. A thing of
Bro,
beauty
golazo,
from
bro, from easy.
Eza to put Arsenal in front in the tie.
What? That's wicked, bro. A wicked shot.
Yanis Blaswich has kept out a couple of long-range efforts from Arsenal. Didn't have much hope with this. What you've got to love about this from Eza is as soon as he got it, he knew what he was going to try and do.
My goodness,
Swivel and
what a
smash,
shot.
and he got it absolutely spot on.
Yup, spot
Created
on,
the
bro.
room for the quick hit, and it was quickly beyond Yanis Blaswich.
Yes, sir.
It's an absolute scorcher from
Oof.
Eza. Couldn't have caught it much sweeter, and it's a very sweet sight for all in Arsenal red. Well, he's seen a few quality goals during his time as Arsenal boss. That is right up there for Mikel Arteta. And Eza, who scored a fabulous goal in the FA Cup not that long ago, has another to add to the scrapbook there.
That was cool. That was cool. Yeah. You know, I appreciate quality when I see it.
You know who the opponents will be for the winners of this tie, with Sporting having stunned the Glip with their comeback as Trossard chases this. Leandro Trossard, that was a risky challenge from Andriy. Leverkusen.
Brahim Diaz is so
wary that they don't
disrespectful.
fall further
He literally
behind.
dropped
Banter
Diaz on his
trying
ass.
to dispossess White. Onto the handball, which
Was good,
we didn't
Alexander.
see. Now Declan Rice. Leverkusen a bit light at the back.
Thanks for
Leandro
stopping
Trossard.
by.
Another before the break, and you fear that the time might be beyond Leverkusen. Also with the hurried clearance. He said that they'd have to push themselves to their limits if they were going to get the job done here this evening. Have to be structured and show all of their qualities and perform at an exceptionally high level. Well, he's seen an exceptionally high finish. Open the scoring against his team, Kasper Yulman, from this man, Eza. As the famous 1-0 to the Arsenal reverberates around the ground. Zubimendi for Eza. Goes down under pressure from Grimaldo against the free kick he was waiting for.
It's held by Haaland. Everybody back to their positions for another Real Madrid corner. Guler delivers, Donnarumma gets a hand to it, Valverde beaten to it by Ryan Cherki. Cherky outnumbered. And Chouameni emerges with the ball. Kuzma blocked him.
Oh.
If he hadn't,
Is that a free kick? I think that's an Arsenal free kick.
There was a problem there for the assistant referee who was upended by the substitutes warming up. Oh dear. It's a yellow as far as I'm concerned. Didn't make a meal of it though, did he? What have Arsenal cooked up from this set piece then?
That's a goal from Haaland. A tapping.
he scores on a goal-a-game basis in this biggest competition in club football. He loves the Champions League. Well, that breaks a long, long famine.
Well, maybe that sparked something in Haaland, because it is the link-up from him and Doku. There's a stroke of luck with the touch of Trent Alexander-Arnold and a stroke of luck with the finish, because it wasn't cleanly hit. But he is in the right place at the right time. It's a centre-forward's goal. It's a scruffy goal. It might not give them the hope they need, but it's something for Haaland.
And it's another 30-goal season with Manchester City. 30 in 42 games. 8 in 10 Champions League games. Scored another.
Let's see if they can get one more goal.
In just 5 matches for
out.
Norway. So that's 43 goals for
Both there in abundance from Ibera Eza. It was a goal from the heavens.
Oof. It was a close shot from Trent.
Grimaldo.
Okay.
Grimaldo's cross deflected for an Arsenal ball. Tough task for his side now. Have lost just one of their last 14, but they need to come out of their shells now. They've generally been good at earning draws. Need to take the initiative in this scenario. Cafane. Monza. Sporting for the
It's as long a shot as it is, and you're hoping for a spectacle. If Manchester City can hold it tight and nick the next one, nick one.
I don't think it's going to be that easy to get 3 goals against Madrid, honestly.
It might just be on. There might just be a flicker of hope.
Goulet takes. Headers by Reinders. Ball bounces for Doku. Alexander-Arnold halts his progress. It'd be interesting to be a fly on the wall in that dressing room at half-time, just to hear the tone of his words.
Because there's been so many chances in the game, and they've scored with 10 men. They've had 3 chances since going down to 10 men, if not more. I think therein is what Pep's got to say to them and say, look, you can do this, you can create the chances. It's whether you take them or not, and whether you can keep it tight at the other end.
Not least because Real Madrid is still looking for goals. Vinicius Junior's lost it here. Erling Haaland. Ryan Nouri. Last of the 45. But there'll be some added time for that VAR stoppage. It's loose from Diaz again. Haaland trying to keep it alive. Valverde away. 3 added minutes coming, we believe. Goulet to Brahim Diaz. And here's Arda Goulet. Through the legs. And Reinders managed to get there ahead of Vinicius Junior. They had 2 in otherwise. Rodri.
Okay.
It's almost like a fun game between mates, isn't it?
I was just about to say the basketball match is back on again, isn't it? In a bit of lull period, but then
Matheus Nunes. Don't think he quite caught that. But it's no fun for Manchester City.
It is not a fun game for Man City.
Big moment midway through the half when Bernardo Silva was shown the red card for keeping out Vinicius Junior's shot with his arm. And Vinicius Junior duly converted from the spot to extend the aggregate lead to 4. It's been pegged back by Erling Haaland since then. But Manchester City are no nearer their target than they were when the game kicked off at 8 o'clock local time.
it's a very difficult thing to go against your instincts with Bernardo Silva, but the obvious answer is to let it in there. Because you're still coming up with the same problem, but with 11 players, and it's so very difficult to change your mind once you've started to go for the ball, once you've decided to block it.
Manchester City keen to get on with it. It's maybe a little rash. Arda Güler's maybe making the most of it. The referee's just going to have a quiet word in the ear of Rodri.
I think that word of having a word with Arda Güler now is to say get up.
It's pretty high, you know, from Ruben Diaz.
The first half is over. So half time, guys. Half time. We're gonna go on a break. We'll be back.
Maybe the game needs a little break just to take in everything that's happened in another dizzying 45 minutes between Manchester City and Real Madrid. Rudiger seizing upon it. Güler early for Vinicius Junior.
We're back, guys.
in North London.
We're
but
back.
Made it past two
Thanks for the
English
follow,
sides
man.
during
Talia.
their run to the final. Liverpool and Manchester United seen off, but that strike from Iberra Eza has Arsenal set to progress against them tonight. Although Leverkusen on the move here, and it's Poku was just waiting to pull the trigger there. Trossard, tight spots which he's wriggled out of and got the throw for Arsenal. Well, boyhood Arsenal fan Iberra Eza, that will mean a lot to him. Had been suffering a bit of a drought this term. Goal in the FA Cup at Mansfield Town recently. Only the second match he'd scored in across his last 22 games. And he's come up with a big goal tonight, his first ever in Europe. Scored a big goal
Wow,
for
a
his former club
substitution
as well,
for
Crystal Palace, which,
Lunin
won
for
the
Madrid.
FA Cup and took them into
They're trying to
European
they're trying
competition.
to rest Courtois. That's crazy.
Three unexpected changes
Wow.
at half-time. The most notable has seen a change in goal for Real Madrid, where Andriy Lunin has replaced Thibaut Courtois. Lunin, who was a hero for Real Madrid here in the penalty shootout a couple of years ago. Manchester City have brought on two defenders. Ruben Dias and Tiani Reinders have gone off, and on in their place have come Nathan Ake and Mark Gahey. One assumes that the problem in the Real Madrid goal has something to do with a minor injury for Courtois, and I can't see any good tactical reason why Manchester City would make the two changes they have, but Rob Green knows everything about football. You tell me why.
Yeah, they've gone to five at the back. Manchester City, as is their want, as is Pep's want. Not sure as to why, whether to keep it tight and believe he's still going to get more chances.
Ooh.
Here's Vinicius Junior looking for a chance. He's not matching it stride for stride and then losing out. Thiago Pitach. So confident on the ball. Brahim Diaz and
Bro, what's wrong with Vinny? He just keeps skying ball for no reason.
that is way off target.
Bro.
It's wild from Vinicius Junior, but and the opportunities keep on coming. We're a minute into this second half, and you feel like it could keep on going up. Haaland's up front his own. Cherki's in behind. Doku's just come inside as well. It's a 5-1, 3-5. 5-1-2-1. It's a Pep Guardiola formation for Manchester City, and how they come round and expect to score 3 goals from going to 5 at the back, we'll wait and see, but it might be a masterstroke.
Well, here's a stat to give them some encouragement. Andriy Lunin has played 3 times for Real Madrid this season and conceded 8 goals. The Ukrainian international's last appearance was in mid-January, and it does look as if this might be his final season with the club. But in
I mean, they might as well just rest Courtois, to be honest. Because I don't think City is going to score 3. I don't believe so. It'll be very hard to do that. It'll be a miracle to get that done.
Wrote his name into Real Madrid legend, but he's on for Courtois. Manchester City have had this reshuffle, and here's Nathan Ake, who's been very much on the fringes of things this season. Rodri, Kusanov. It's obviously Pep Guardiola's giving his players another thing to think about, really, with the tactical reshuffle. Cherki to Nunes.
What it has done is stifled the fluidity. You can see the three centre halves there, Gay, Ake on the ball, and
Oh.
Gossanov are there, but hoping for free-flowing movement that they had before in the first half. It's become a little bit staid and a little bit stifled. The runners off the ball that Reinders were, and Nunes on this near side, Faraz down below us. They've all gone into very preoccupied positions.
Well, here's
Okay.
Mateus Nunes getting the better of Fran Garcia momentarily. Howson deals with the cross, but they are curious changes.
Okay. Looks like City are trying to push in.
Sit in and sit deep and pick the times, pick the
Thanks for
numbers,
stopping by, Alexander.
the numbers go forward.
Doku. Here's Haaland! Smart save by Lunin. And Haaland
Ain't no way Alan did not score that, bruh. That's crazy.
Can't add to his evening's tally.
Well, it is that combination again. Doku into Haaland. Really well Lunin to cut his legs away. It was an extensive warm-up that he had with a lot of close-in saves just around at half-time. And there, already, he's involved.
That goal just before half-time was Erling Haaland's 154th for Manchester City, which moves him into 4th place in the club's all-time goal-scoring table, just edged ahead of a midfield icon of the 1960s and 1970s, Colin Bell, who has a statue outside his stadium.
Ooh.
Bell now. Mateus Nunes trying to cross, Howson in the way.
That was good. That was
Had
good.
to be sharp about his business there, having just come on. Cherki.
Oof.
Able to find Gehi, cut out by Valverde. Chouameni, Valverde.
What it has done is given Manchester City real width.
Oh, I think Barcola is injured.
Problem
Dang,
they have got
that's not
is
good.
that they drop into this back five now.
Nunes played really well that day.
That's not good.
It just looked like a game too far for Paris on that very hot day in New York, New Jersey.
Because at that time they were beating everybody quite easily, weren't they? They looked to be the top team in the world. What a Champions League final it was for them against Inter. Absolutely destroyed.
Here's a bit of a head scratcher.
That's a sharp pass for Grimaldo, as in Capia for company. Capia's clearance, only as far as Andrick. Garcia. Poku. Garcia. Kwanzaa. And Raya with safe hands. Christian Kafane was closing in. He likes to use this 3-4-2-1 formation. Kasper Hjulmand would it need to be a bit bolder as time starts to tick down for his side. Saka finding Trossard. Trossard's teasing ball in, and Andrick's header nearly came back for Bukayo Saka.
That was good. That was good. How have you been?
Losing out. Palacios for Kafane, but no forward pass on for him, and they've given it away.
Great, 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 great.
Thought about it.
Nah, it's fine. It's okay.
Again. Dispossessed by Grimaldo. Brought forwards by the Spaniard.
I noticed you stream as well. What times do you stream? What games do you stream?
Nigerian international slows the play down. While it does remain just 1-0 on aggregate, there might still be some nerves. Andrick doesn't cause any anxiety for Arsenal there with that hit.
I said I noticed you stream,
Going to be the first
but what times do you stream and what days do you stream? And what games, by the way? Okay. Okay. What games? What games?
Trossard. Had won 3 of their last 4 away games in the Champions
Oh,
League.
okay. You're not streaming them live. You're just uploading like your gameplay. Is that what you're doing?
They've never won on the road in the round of 16. 6
Okay.
previous times they've played an away game at this stage. Here's Gerald Quanta. Out to Poku.
Since when have you started streaming? Like since when did you open the account and started this whole thing?
Grimaldo. Fane said he did nothing wrong, and the whistle eventually goes from Danny McKelly. So Martin Terrier is going to be replaced by Malik Tillman, who was a big money signing over the summer, and Montreal Culbreth, the young talent, is also coming on here. Just 18 years of age. He can operate through the middle or out wide. Really scored
Manchester City do go forward, they're going to leave themselves exposed, and you think Brahim Diaz isn't particularly the one to break. Looking for more Valverde, he's got long legs and can go. Vinicius Junior can go.
Well, Erling Haaland is going to come off, but I don't think he's quite right. He was nursing an ankle injury last month. Omar Marmoush will take his place. He's actually started 5 of the last 7 games. And Mateus Nunes, the right back, is the other player to make way for Antoine Semenyo, who made his Champions League debut at 26 from the start last week. Came off just before the 70-minute mark. Semenyo trying to break in. Lunin's head on the edge of the penalty area clears his lines.
He's coming at right wing back Semenyo, and this is what he'll bring. He'll bring in an element of drive and power from there, attack-minded.
Here is Semenyo. Deflected cross, and Lunin hangs on to this one. I feel that maybe underpinning this philosophy for the second half is that Pep Guardiola believes they simply cannot afford to concede another goal.
You feel that would be sort of...
having a look up.
Oh my goodness! I thought that was a goal. That was close.
On loan Leverkusen man Piero Hincapié to pretty much put the tie to bed. Eza. Trossard. Gyökeres got the jump there on Andrić. Victor Gyökeres. It's deflected.
Keeps getting worse for Chelsea.
Out of the Champions
One more
League,
goal.
Paris Saint-Germain
My
going through to
goodness.
the last 8 in some style.
Well, it's about the first time they've got out of their half. And they've been clinical going forward. PSG. Some of the Chelsea supporters now leaving. They've seen enough. That was a very good finish. It's a tough night for Liam Rosinia.
Tough night for Gabriel Martinelli, who's got a good record in the Champions League this season. Is
The PSG fans are waving them goodbye. That's crazy.
Italy, and unfortunate that there was no one in a red shirt to profit. It's been given away to a red shirt here, though. Zubimendi, out by Malik Tillman. Risky past that. Ronaldo gets further distance on it. Seized upon by Declan Rice.
Ah,
That might just do it for
that's the
Arsenal.
end.
Declan Rice gives them daylight against Leverkusen.
Arsenal is through to the next round.
Well, he scored some memorable goals against Real Madrid here in the Champions League. And this strike may well be taking Arsenal through to the quarter-finals once again. Well, it was really good anticipation from Declan Rice to latch onto the ball. And then he picked his spot and found it perfectly. This'll show you best. A side-footed sweep that is made to measure. Doesn't get much better than that in terms of an inch-perfect finish from Declan Rice. Two very sweet finishes have almost certainly finished off this tie. It was a sizzler from Eza, and that one was a slot from Rice. Two expertly crafted finishes, and Arsenal now can get set
I
surely
guess GG's
for the quarterfinals
to Arsenal
for the
and
third
and
season
what
running.
and PSG, because I don't think there's a comeback here anymore. Let's see what Man City can do.
Last season in the English Premier League with Bournemouth. Brahim Diaz. Van Garcia. Those changes have not affected Manchester City's superiority in terms of possession and territory. Arda Güler, this is the problem, the counter-attack. Vinicius Junior just balked on the edge of the penalty area, was he? One back by Thiago Pitach. I think there was contact with Vinicius Junior, but not enough in the referee's opinion to halt him.
Well, this time he's clearly onside, but Donnarumma just stops. He says, well, I'm not going to get there, and doesn't do anything. I'm not sure Vinicius Junior, Donnarumma can do anything other than just stand still, really. He's beaten him and said, OK, go past me. He can't disappear.
He's entitled to the territory that he's standing in, and Vinicius Junior, I think, probably accepts that he initiated the contact there. It's not a big call for the referee. Particularly a big call in a tighter game. Alexander-Arnold. Less than convincing goalkeeping, but it's fallen kindly for Sheki to bring away. He's going to run around Madrid.
Oh,
Doku.
oh,
There's no
Doku.
flag here. Jeremy Doku.
Oh.
City lead on the night. Now the flag goes up.
No, that's crazy.
Well, if the assistant isn't sure, he's advised to wait so that VAR can review.
Let's see. Is he on?
He just couldn't hold his lot.
Is
his
Doku
line long
on?
enough.
Let's see.
You see him going. Waiting, just that pause there.
I think it's off.
Fran Garcia was enough just for him to lean and drift offside. It's good composure from Doku and an evening of a lot of chances.
He's another one who hasn't scored for a while, 4 months. Here's Vinicius Junior trying to get on the end of Fran Garcia's cross. Madrid's idea of defending what is a very healthy lead is to make it bigger. And they're certainly not going to defend deep and let Manchester City come onto them. They're happy for City to have the ball in these areas, but they're always looking to commit men to a counter-attack.
Surprising.
There's probably half an hour or so to play with stoppage time. If Manchester City do score soon, we have a contest.
Yeah, you just wonder whether Real Madrid believe in their own vulnerability as such in there that maybe they feel that it's not quite dead and buried yet.
Semenyo. Run away from Marmoush. His first touch wasn't good enough. Cherki. Ake. Nuri. Nuri once more. Stepped away from two. Doku. Okay.
I just wonder whether Real Madrid are just holding on to something other than the chaos. Anything but the chaos. You say we'll defend and sit in and wait for our chance, but anything but chaos is what we want.
They usually thrive on that.
Yeah.
Kusanov from range. I think Lunin will feel as if he had the post covered.
Well, they'll be happy. Real Madrid, they'll say, well, okay, if you centre half striking them from 35 yards, we'll take it. Drifting wide.
Never over till it's over with these two. Real scored in the 86th and 92nd minutes here last year. A penalty shootout here the year before. Extra time needed in 2022 after Rodrigo's two late goals in Madrid. Never assume anything about this fixture. Alexander-Arnold. Nelson to Arda Güler. Away by Housen, on back by Fran Garcia. Now Arda Güler can change gear, and here's Fede Valverde. Alexander-Arnold, Vinicius Junior, Tchouameni, Fran Garcia, corner kick.
Someone pull the trigger. There's so much time for Vinicius Junior at the far post. Picked out by Trent Alexander-Arnold. Eventually, Fran Garcia just trying to get that cross in, but when they're just patient, when they pick their moments, they're going to get their opportunities.
Don't let Real Madrid down tonight. Fran Garcia came on at half-time for Mendy last week, had 90 minutes on Saturday. Now, over an hour tonight, that's as much football as he's played in the previous 2.5 months. Oh, here's a moment. We're going to see the return of Kylian Mbappe. He hasn't played for 20
I'm bringing on Mbappe.
days.
It's about to get scary.
24 days that he spent mainly in Paris, getting a second opinion on his knee. The third, if you include Esther Expositos. But it's a problem that he's had since December. He scored 13 goals with the problem since December. But there have been some dark stories about it, the injury being more serious than first feared. But he's back out there and back on a ground on which he scored on every visit so far. Alexander-Arnold, a little flick header at the near post from Chouameni, kept out by Donnarumma.
It's a fantastic save by Donnarumma. Chouameni in amongst all the bodies, just gets up first, and that reaction, sharp, it's close to him and dripping as well. And he has to get it up. Not quite sure he knew he was going to get it over as well.
Yeah, it was on him before he knew it. Alexander-Arnold once more. Headers by Kustanov, and first time from you know who. What a little wry smile. He'd be almost disappointed that he didn't score with his first kick back.
His eyes lit up, didn't they? All the time in the world. Just not quite executed.
7 goals in 7 games against Manchester City. He scored a hat-trick against them in Madrid last season. But it's good to see him restored.
I was saying that Brahim Diaz wasn't the one to pick out when they were breaking. I think Mbappe might well be the one now that they pick out when they're breaking.
Yeah, it might be a little rusty. But the two Real Madrid front men can certainly shift. Semenyo. Rodri. Rudick had a bit more time than he realised. It's a cheap corner, that.
He's just saying, talk to me, to his goalkeeper. That was a tailor-made ball for Haaland. He's just sat down below us right now, unfortunately, for Manchester City.
See, still 3 goals the difference on aggregate. Cherki with the corner. Lunin punches. Mbappe. One back by Doku, is blocked off by Alexander-Arnold, no more. Doku wins it back. Ryan Cherki. Deflected kindly for Andre Lunin.
Well, there's no appeal from Doku, no reaction whatsoever. Trent Alexander-Arnold alongside him. Going down before as he hits him, as opposed to any great challenge from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
This is the 4th time the Tars have crossed in this fixture and in Liverpool-Manchester City matches. And Doku's not been on the winning side yet. Alexander-Arnold's had good protection from teammates in these 2 legs. Doku once more.
Okay.
Valverde did just enough. You see Nico Gonzalez come on in the heart of the Manchester City midfield, presumably for Rodri.
Well, it's a substitution, the last substitution for Manchester City. It doesn't scream goals, does it?
It certainly doesn't. Cherki takes. Just about defended. Here is Rodri, who looks okay. Gay is kept it alive. Ake. Cherki. Shot that flashes past Lunin's post, but again, I think the big Ukrainian probably had it covered.
Yeah, not for the first time. Lovely keep from Cherki, but it is another shot from distance for Manchester City, and never really troubling him.
So Rodri goes off. Nico Gonzalez takes his place. Real Madrid, meanwhile, will make a couple of changes of their own and bring on Eduardo Camavinga for Arda Güler. And the 21-year-old Manuel Angel, who's arrived in the first first team with 45 minutes off the bench in the last 3 games, including 15 in the first leg, which was his Champions League debut. And he's going to take over.
How do I feel like the whole game is done?
Thiago Pitach, the
Honestly.
18-year-old.
The two youngsters, the two Castillas, embrace from their former manager and current manager. He keeps entrusting these kids, keeps pushing them through. Camavinga's coming, sits in the centre of midfield, and Miller's come out onto the left-hand side for them. Camavinga's just more of a steady influence, isn't he? Just to see it through. I think this is the admission for as well from Pep Guardiola that Coco Gonzalez coming on is game over for them really as well.
What this means for Alvaro Arbeloa, I don't know. What he has to do to be seen as a leading man on the grand stage on which Real Madrid perform is anyone's guess. Maybe not be the star of the show. Maybe the last thing that Vinny and Mbappe and Jude and the other superstars need is a superstar coach.
And it was never a tactical thing from Ancelotti, was it? It was a keep your players happy thing and let them manage the games, and it feels like he's leaning into that a bit more, understanding that these players can do it themselves, and you get them out, you get them happy, you get them smiling, they'll do the job for you.
He's certainly the man to blend his own young apprentices with those masters of the universe, but academy starlets have never been Real Madrid's future before. This club has always been in too much of a hurry for that. I'm not sure this victory is necessarily going to change that. Here's Mbappe. Has he won a corner? No. He's going to get a yellow card though.
Oh, the multi-ball, not allowed to throw the ball back on the pitch. This was Doku saying that lean of the body just couldn't hold that run. That was really the last chance that Manchester City had.
It's a Manchester City squad in transition. Pep Guardiola has said as much. Pep Guardiola has introduced a dozen new faces in the last couple of seasons. Out of necessity, they were losing game after game midway through last season. Something had to change. Pep says they'll be better again next season, but will he be here to see that? Will he complete the transition?
There will be a point where he
Mbappe already has a
breaking
yellow
news,
card.
isn't
That's
it?
crazy.
It's an interesting one that this Manchester City team, the youngsters, the players that are in it, possibly there's enough in there that now understand what it is to play against Real Madrid, because they will play them again in the future. They will come, their paths will cross seemingly every year it happens.
We've got a Wembley Cup final on Sunday. The Carabao Cup final against Arsenal, a match that you can see streamed on Paramount Plus, 12:30 lunchtime kick-off Eastern time. Their other obvious route to a trophy is in the FA Cup, where their quarter-final opponents here are Liverpool next month. They've got 9 points to make up on Arsenal now at the top of the English Premier League. Here's Doku, hit by Nouri and kept out by Lunin. Ryan Cherki.
Oh!
And he's offside.
Is he offside? Dang. He's offside.
Every one of these promising moments for Manchester City just makes you wonder if something is still possible, if they can score soon.
Well, they've had enough, haven't they?
Ooh.
It's an easy decision. Take your pick out the two of them as to which is offside. But Lunin again making a sharp save. They've had their chances in this second half.
Manchester City's rather melancholy anthem echoes around the stadium. A little fitting this evening. Camavinga onto Mbappe. He's back. Back again. Most certainly, await the winners of this tie in the quarterfinals, and would probably be the favourite to defeat the winners of the tie in all likelihood. But Real Madrid have had a bit of a hold over Bayern in recent episodes of a Champions League saga that's had even more seasons than this one. It is the most played fixture in Champions League history. Chouameni trying to slip in Alexander-Arnold, cut out by Gagey, Marmouche, brought by Manuel Angel.
I feel that game for Real Madrid, and more likely to be Real Madrid, will be slightly different in this, and finding that chaos will be a lot harder.
Alexander-Arnold takes the yellow card.
Well, he made the run beyond and then just hadn't been able to get back in time. And that might be the last of his evening. Seeing Danny Carvajal warming up below us. Maybe a signal to his manager to say, I've had enough, I want off.
It's been a happy return to England so far for Trent Alexander-Arnold. He did have 10 minutes at Anfield in the Champions League in November. It's been his only return home since his summer move. He's been out of the England squad of late. Been to the last 2 World Cups, but only used as a substitute by England. Running out of time to make his claim for the coming World Cup finals. Here's Nathan Ake. Semenyo. Ake. Shaky won't reach it. Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Kylian Mbappe. There's plenty happening to his right.
Oh, Mbappe. Oh.
He's that fit, he's been pulled back there. Clearly pulled back by the shirt. The referee didn't see it.
Well, it's the angle. You can see, and holding. His holding continues to hold, and there's a stumble from Kylian Mbappe. It's so fortunate.
And it's happening in the penalty area, by the way.
Well, the foul's outside, but continues into the box. It allows to carry on. He can't believe it. From the angle we had, I think it's better than what Clement Turpin has.
But he was moving through the gears pretty smoothly there. Camavinga forward, Vinicius Junior, no flag for now.
Oh, Vinny.
Vinny Junior stopped.
Oh.
Valverde stopped. Valverde finishes it. Now the flag goes up. Well, there's almost a comedic element to the embers of this game.
It becomes a farce, doesn't it? He never actually was onside. Never got back onside from being offside. And there is an element that says, yes, wait for it to be confirmed. But when it is that obvious, you can stick your flag up if you want to.
I don't think this is a vintage Real Madrid team. Even with Mbappe and Bellingham, they couldn't make the top 8 of the league phase. Their form this season has been moody enough to cost a very good coach's job. You can't rely on them, but once that Champions League anthem strikes up, once the blossoms come out and spring has sprung and this competition really warms up, do you want to be playing against Real Madrid? This is being reviewed now as a possible penalty.
They waited for the game to stop, but I can't see how this isn't given. It's sustained.
Hey, Raya. Raya no grill. Raya no grill, bro.
Making it a nervy finish.
Yo.
But some brilliance from the
Bro.
Arsenal keeper here. Keeps
Raya is just something else, bro.
It's a lovely first-time effort from Kafana. And Raya claws it clear. Hasn't had much to do, but called upon there. He stepped up and then some. Miles are wide. If you're going to win titles, you need a keeper that is a cut above.
Thanks for stopping by,
Isn't that the
Alexander.
hallmark of a top draw number 1? Virtually a spectator for the entirety of the match. But when the opportunity arrived for Christian Kafana, David Raya was razor sharp to react. teenager, but not Max Dowman. Miles Lewis Skelly.
Question his decision making sometimes, Jeremy Doku.
You don't know what you're going to get. Well, you've just got to keep on making those runs, and I think that's the bit that Haaland's got to understand or learn to understand is just keep going because he keeps on providing.
Oh,
Here's Semenyo, across comes Hauser.
why would you do that?
The free kick has gone Real Madrid's way. Those two former Bournemouth clubmates colliding.
That little glance from Hauser, no, you know, he's fine. Just enjoying that moment against his teammate. It's a wonderful ball from Cherki. I think it caught Semenyo by surprise.
Bayern Munich have business to complete tomorrow night, but if they get through, and they are almost certain to do so, it would be the 29th meeting of Bayern and Real in the Champions League, and Real are unbeaten in the last 9. They were staring defeat in the face in the semi-final of 2024. Rob and I were in the Bernabeu that night. Alphonso Davies had put them 3-2 up on aggregate, and Hoslu came off the bench to score twice. The first howler from Manuel Neuer, who'd been the man of the match of the night. Another of those Real Madrid crazy nights.
And you feel that even when they do meet in the next round,
Oh,
that unbeaten run will be tested, probably like no ever before.
oh, what a pass!
Camavinga finding Vinicius Junior. Jude Bellingham is training again with the first team squad. He's actually here in Manchester. Rodrigo is going to be out for a little while longer. But Mbappe and Bellingham added to this group. And it's a different looking Real Madrid. I mean, they expect to be in Champions League quarter-finals, in and beyond the quarter-finals. And the expectations have often been their trump card, I think, in this competition. That sense of entitlement that somehow rises to the occasion that comes with the mega games that settle the destiny of this title every season. Real think that winning that title is their destiny every year.
And they'll look back at this game and Arbeloa, they'll say, well, it was routine. It was a home win and an away draw, we were fine. It's been anything but.
Goal kick. It's a pressure they bring on themselves and the pressure that they
PSG match is done.
too many times for it to be an accident. You
So,
don't need to tell
Chelsea
him this is the third season in a row that they're putting his Manchester City
back to what?
out of the
Premier
Champions
League.
League. I think the question is, would another season without silverware, and he didn't win anything last season, would that delay or hasten his departure?
I think the hunger is the answer, isn't it? It's what's alive still, what questions, what can he achieve with this club that he hasn't done already, and there's not a lot to add to it. It's whether he wants to go again and again.
Jeremy Doku, can Manchester City at least win it on the night? Well, Tchouaméni doesn't want that to happen. Real at home to Atletico on Sunday, 4 points behind Barcelona, remember, in La Liga. City have that date with Arsenal at Wembley. Their next two EPL fixtures next month are at Chelsea and then at home to Arsenal on April the 19th. And before that FA Cup quarter-final against Liverpool here. So April's a massive month for Manchester City, made even more important now by what is an inevitable exit from this competition. Cherki, blocked well by Camavinga. Confidence from Manuel Angel. And here's Valverde. And it's 3-on-2 here momentarily if they get it right.
For the first time in 180 minutes, Fede Valverde gets it wrong. Well, he had that chance earlier, second time.
It's just not his way, is it? Backheel passes. He's the king of conventional. Leave that to Vinny and Kylian. Jeremy Doku. Another dangerous cross dealt with by the infatigable Antonio Rudiger. Cherki. Ryan Aït-Nouri. Nathan Ake still forward.
Bro,
Vinicius Junior up
bro was trying to shoot one time, missed the ball.
Very sharp and quick.
Yeah, he's played well tonight, cushion up a lot of responsibility.
Valverde. The field is open for another Real Madrid counter-attack.
Yeah, this could seal it.
And they have just the men. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe's gone too early, comes back to Camavinga. 3 added minutes coming.
All right, that's nice. What's it called? On to the next. On to the next knockout stage.
There's a big concert hall next door. There's the local rapper Dave is performing tonight. We came past the crowds on our way into the stadium. If you listen very carefully, you might just be able to hear his encore. Valverde, Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, Carvajal, Valverde. It's Vinicius Junior. And has he had the final say? Yes. Flag stays down. Real Madrid are going to finish it with a win. It's him again. There's still a question as to whether it's offside. But there's no flag. Vinny Junior's 34th Champions League goal takes him into the top 25 all time and takes Real Madrid through to the quarterfinals with victory home and away.
Vinny celebrating in their face is crazy though.
Well, he's had a hatful, and it's all smiles in the end. You can't keep him out of it. The first chance. Oh, he's offside. He's offside. He won't be smiling in the end.
I mean, there's been you mentioned chaos a few minutes ago. There have been elements of chaos about the way the game's been officiated and conducted. Not so much the referee, but maybe let down by his assistants and VAR at times. It is still 1-1.
Hasn't had an element of a farce about it. A real sort of circus element to what is at times a bit of a circus in itself, this game over the years.
Carvajal. Camavinga. Howson. Real Madrid can just pass their way to the finishing line. Mbappe to Tchouaméni. Tchouaméni's cross, Vinicius Junior! He's onside this time. Real Madrid are going to finish it off with a victory. Vinny's second of the night. He moves into the top 25 all-time Champions League goal scorers. The smile is back on his face.
Cooked. City got cooked, guys.
So much for him to ponder in the weeks and months ahead. But Real Madrid will march on into another quarter-final on the back of 2 goals from Vinicius Junior, 15 for the season.
Well, there's no doubt about this one. There's no doubt about who the show has been about tonight. Vinicius Junior playing his part in what has been another eventful 2 legs.
34 Champions League goals. It moves him alongside Gerd Muller and Wayne Rooney on the all-time list of European Cup and Champions League
Tears,
goal
man.
scorers.
Tears in the Champions League.
Manchester City and their fans have seen quite enough of Real Madrid.
Yeah, that's the end.
Seasons in a row.
That's the end, man.
Pep Guardiola,
Looking forward to the one
exits the
tomorrow.
Champions League
Let's see what's
at
up.
the hands of Real Madrid. They won it in
Barcelona.
the Real Madrid way tonight.
Barcelona, do your part.
Which changed midway through the first
Oh, I
half.
know what your story tomorrow.
His shot was blocked at the post by Bernardo Silva's elbow.
We gotta play rivals
Penalty,
more.
which Vinicius
I'll switch
converted.
it to rivals
Red
real
card
quick.
for Bernardo Silva. Even though Manchester City equalised before half-time,
I'll be back, guys.
through Erling Haaland,
We're gonna play
they never
rivals in a
quite
minute.
found the formula to force a big finish.
That was a cool game. It was just a lot of like tactical type of like play.
Home and away winners.
Aside the Arsenal goals, the rest were just normal goals and PSG goals.
Everybody,
Yeah.
welcome along to our studio coverage live from London.
Yes,
Kate,
sir.
Thierry, Prince and Jamie here with you. Disappointing evening, of course, for Manchester City, whose European campaign ends early, very early this season. Real Madrid with a wide 5-1 win on aggregate. In the end, kind of feels like the real damage was done in that first leg and then that early sending off. Very well.